and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome.
Thing you did when you were in your 20s that you regret that would change your life today?
I regret being a hoe. When I was in my 20s, I was a hoe.
What do you mean by that?
I was a hoe. I was doing a lot of women that I shouldn't have been doing, and I had a family that I could deal with. So I was just out there doing, anybody. Not like that, but I was just picking and choosing what I wanted and who I wanted. Because I had a little reputation here in Springfield, and that got me a lot of things, and especially a lot of women. And I regret using them and, regret using who I was.
Wow, so you would have not, smashed the women?
I wouldn't have smashed them like I did, no.
What would you have did?
What would I have done? Stay with my one son's mother and been married and been happy today. That's probably a regret that I've gotten over, but I would still be with her because I still have some great feelings for her in my heart, but I know how to navigate through that. But I wouldn't have been the hoe that I was back then.
So what made you be a hoe?
It was ingrained in me. My uncle was a hoe. My grandfather was a hoe. My brothers was hoes. My cousins was hoes. I'm sorry, it might not sound right. My mama was a hoe. I'm telling the truth. Said 6 kids by 5 different men. Don't that qualify?
Well, hello everybody. I'm your host, Dwight Robinson, and welcome to Grown Men Talking. And I pray and hope that y'all getting all your shopping done because the holidays are here and everything. Merry Christmas, New Year. So I hope y'all got that out the way. But this is what we're gonna be talking about on the show about certain regrets. And it's just me and one other person, So let's help you welcome Dez to the show. Come on in, Dez. Hey. So you got your
How's everybody doing this evening? I'm here. Boy, this is a spicy one right here. I like the way OG. I like the way OG just kept it 100.
Well, he did keep it. Well, he did keep it 100, didn't he? He came out and said he's a hoe. I guess his dad was a hoe. His brother, cousin, uncle, mama was a hoe. So yeah, he kept it real. Only thing I can say is this. There's now he said that he still have feeling for that woman that he should have been with. So I'm not sure in the video if he said he's seeing somebody, but I believe if he's with a woman now and she sees that tape,
but nah, he said he know he's learned how to navigate through those feelings.
Yeah, he did say that.
They was there, but at some point in time, you have to realize that that's never going to happen. So you do have to move on.
Yeah. I was talking to a friend of mine, and we were talking about this, this video, and he said, I think I would have kept that, to myself, because like I said, I don't know if he's with a woman or not, but if she sees that tape, she might get upset and say, well, you said you still got feeling for this woman. But he said he know to get around that, so I don't know. But let me ask you, Dad, do you have any certain regrets or anything when it comes to, I guess, certain relationships or women that you've been, with through the past and anything like that?
I mean, I've had some regrets that I've gotten over them, because kind of just to piggyback off of, what the gentleman said,
right.
when you have that stigma that's already been implanted in your DNA.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I'm the son of Mo Jones Sr. May he rest in peace right now. And my daddy had a reputation, And and they always said, like father, like son, apples don't
Right,
fall too far from the tree.
right.
And a lot of things that he supposedly went through, I found myself going through, not on the same levels that he was going through them on, went through them on, but kind of sort of in the same general ball field, And then
Yeah,
I even noticed that is generational, because that kind of stigmatism was kind of passed down to my son,
right, right.
you
Yeah,
know, and we've had our talks, and he realized that he needs to become a different person and be his own person, and not listen to, well, your daddy was like this and your grandpa was like this,
yeah,
and
yeah.
just find out who he is. But
Right,
I will honestly say, I do, like, one of the main regrets that I did have was that you know I wasn't totally honest with some women.
right, right,
I should have been more honest and upfront with what my intentions were.
right.
And in the end, time told everything. So,
Yeah,
a lot
yeah,
of heartache could have been saved. But
yeah.
at the same time, I may have regretted it, but at the same time, it's a lesson that I learned from myself, and I know how to move forward from here and how not to put myself in those positions this time around.
You're right. I agree with you 100. And I believe, especially as being young men, uh, we all have did things in our life that we might have, regretted doing as, become older, we see it wasn't wrong. Because I regret some things. I wasn't doing what he was out here doing. He was, as you say, smashing and getting all type of women. But I do have some regrets, not that many, just a few regrets that I have to say, I have to put on myself that I have made some mistakes and say, dang, I regret that I did that. And, I do have one regret when my oldest son, mom, oh, God, when I got with her, and the way I
Hmm.
did, because I had, the woman I was with at that time, she was a good woman. And I regret it because I'm not gonna lie, this I was cold hearted when she came in the house,
Mm.
and she was kind of always feeling like that I was doing something I wasn't supposed to be doing, and I was tipping and slipping because she used to come to my house. I'll be ducking and hiding like she was the Jehovah's Witness because I want to go up the other girl, and I'm just just playing her off until I got to that point where I said, I can't keep doing this. So I asked her to come to my apartment. We sat there, and I'm not gonna lie, I was just cool. I just told her, yeah, it's over. And she's like, I can't believe all the stuff we've been through, and
Mm.
you gonna just do me like this? And yeah, girl, get over it. Ain't nothing but feelings. You'll get over that shit. I ain't gonna lie, I was cold blooded. It just wasn't me, and I regretted that I did that because that's not who I really am. But I was doing that time. I was cold to her, really, really cold
Mm.
to her. And to make a long story short, because as you say, people think the grass is always greener on the other side, and sometimes it's really not. So I have to
Common
learn.
misconception.
Yeah, I had to learn that the hard way, my brother, because when the woman that I did leave before, we got along to a certain point, but then there was something about her I didn't like, and we just weren't getting along. And when we did break up, and I was about to go out with my boys to the club and have fun and dance, and I got that phone call, and she told me that she was pregnant. I said, "Damn, now I'm stuck for sure." But at the same time, Dez,
Mm.
I went back to the girl I was dating, the one I broke up with, and I got on my knees and I asked her, "Please forgive me, please." And she forgave me. She did
Had
forgive
to
me,
pull the
but
James Brown.
oh yeah, I was doing it, baby. Please. I was doing that, baby. Please. Oh, I made a big mistake, and I really regret it because I did make a big mistake. And then when she decided to, get back with me, I felt okay. I felt better because this is the one I should have been with. And when I went to go introduce her to the woman, that's a hard pill to swallow. You going with me to go see the woman that I left you for because she's pregnant, and we have gonna have a child together. And she said she want to be part of that. The one I had a child with, she just dug into her. She dug into her till she couldn't take it no more. And she ran out the house,
Mm.
and I never seen it again. But yeah, that's one time I really regret doing that. Even I could have even did it a better way when I did break up with her because I was just cold, and that's just not who I am. I was just like I didn't care about her feelings, I didn't care about her crying. But as men and some women, you sit back, you think about some of the relationships that you was in, and you realize that these people was good, and you sit there and you kind of regret effing up. because you thought it was gonna be better over here, and yeah, I effed up. So that's one regret that I really regret. I regretted breaking off, and I regret the way I just treated her cold as ice, telling her it's over. Yeah, that's right. I said it. Get over your damn self. But I paid that price for it, though. Oh yeah, I paid that price.
Well, you had that ice water flowing through your veins.
Yeah, I sure did. Yeah, yeah. My sister couldn't believe. I can't believe you did that. I said, oh man, she'll be all right. This other woman here, whoo, we getting together, but yeah, I was cold. I had to look in the mirror and say, that's not who I am. I'm like, oh God, I'm acting like one of my friends, because that was just cold blooded, man. If a person that that has your back and did so much for you, and for you to talk like that to them, yeah, you're gonna probably regret that. And I did. Big way. I regretted that. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and then even on a a little bit deeper note, I'll say it, as far as just as being as a man, one of the regrets that I'm still trying to figure out how to get over this day is I honestly wish that I could have been a better father to my children when they were young.
Right.
And I can't blame their mama. I can't blame my woman at the time. I can't blame nobody in her family or my family, because I was given every opportunity available to be the best father that I could be. And so many times I dropped the ball. And even sometimes to this day, I still feel like I dropped the ball. So I would say that's one of them past things that's still being worked out, because I go through my moments where I'll say, well, dang, you ain't doing nothing. Won't you just pick up the phone? Pick up the phone. But I don't do it,
Right.
So, I mean, just trying to learn even just how to, try to be a father or, be a dad still at this age and at the stage of my children's life that they're in, because now I'm a grandfather now.
Right.
So I would say that's one thing that I really do wish, if I could kind of turn back the hands of time, I would try to do things a lot, not a little, a lot differently, and try to be a better father to my children, and not think with my little head, but think with my big head, I'm just being honest with myself, because sometimes, that little man, he'll get you in a world of trouble.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I think we all can agree on that. They'll definitely get you in trouble. That's how I got messed up.
I gotta take a drink on that one. Hold on.
Yes, I definitely agree. And but a lot of things in our life that we do, that we kind of sit back and we sit there and we kind of say to ourselves, I kind of regret. I mean, even me and my twin brother, we sit down, we'll talk from time to time, and even he said that he regretted a lot of things that he had done, and especially back then when he was dating. A man will tell you when he had a good woman. That was a good woman. You have to sit there and you kind of tell yourself, I can't believe I left a good woman for this woman. Like I said, because you think the grass is greener, and then you learn that mistake the hard way. But yeah, when you make mistakes, you'll try to tell your kids, especially your sons, when you talk to them, that man and child talk about, hey, when you meet a good woman, she's a good woman, do her right. Don't dog her out, because you meet a good woman, and if you do something, you're going to definitely regret it, because she's not going to be like the other women you come around, because some women would do more for you than the other ones. And you'll learn that the hard way. You definitely learn that the hard way and everything. And I guess with age, growing up and going through life, you just learn by experience. And
that's why I try to tell my son, don't be like me, be better than me.
Exactly.
Be better than me. Don't be who I was, because you don't want these problems. You don't want these problems. You be a better you than I was a better me. And that in itself would make me that much more prouder, because you was able to, quote unquote, break the generational curse, because somebody has to break the chain.
You're right. Somebody had to do it. You're right. So I'm gonna ask you this, Dave. Now, a lot of people won't admit this, and you don't have to answer it, but I'm gonna say this: have you ever regretted having a child with somebody you believe you shouldn't have a child with?
No, I cannot say that because I've only had children with one woman.
Okay. Well,
No, look,
now,
I
hey,
told her she was the only woman that was gonna bear my children, and she's the
yeah.
only woman to do that.
Now I'm gonna keep it real. Now, and if she watching, that's back then. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't have no regrets about my children, especially my oldest son. But I'm not gonna lie, when I got that phone call, I kind of I'm like, God dang. You know what I'm saying? Because you do things, and I talk to other guys too, other men besides myself, and some of them, they kind of regret it. They had this, they love their children, but they just regretted of having that child with this woman because it was such a burden. She was a burden. It wasn't the kids, but going through all that hassle with her and going through all that pain and emotional things with her, they kind of said to themselves, hey, I really regret meeting this woman and getting this woman pregnant. And yeah, I regret meeting her. Because in our life, I think we all have been times when we had friends that introduced to other people, other friends that we regret meeting because these people wasn't who they say they were. And I have, through my 58 years, I ain't gonna lie, there's been some people I met that I regret meeting them. I said, how did I meet this fool? Why did I stay friends with this fool? It just, did something in my life that's kind of messed everything up. And I regret this person introducing me to this person because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be in this certain situation. So,
I mean, we had those moments, but you got to think about it like the way I look at it is like this. Everybody's put in your life for a reason.
That's true.
Be it good or bad.
That's
but
true.
Not everybody's meant to stay in your life.
And you're right. You're right about that. You're right about that.
And I can honestly say from experience, I have been the person that some people felt that I didn't need to stay in their life.
Oh.
Okay. But I'm not mad at all. I'm not mad at all to a certain extent. Especially if I felt like I didn't do anything to put myself in that position. Right. But sometimes we never know. The things that we do just may not sit well with people, even if we do them with good intent. True. What we consider that we're doing out of the kindness and the goodness of our heart could actually be spiting that person.
Right.
And making them feel some type of way, making them feel like they're beneath or belittling more than what not who they should be. It's it's almost kind of like you're kind of dissing them. Yeah. But at the same time, you can't be mad about how somebody feels because somebody is always entitled to their opinion about you and everything else. So I can't say I can understand sometimes, when guys say, man, I love my son, I love my daughter. Right. But they mama, oh my God. Yeah. And even vice versa. Because some women say, I love my daughter, I love my son, but they daddy get on my nerves. And the thing about it is, them few minutes, an hour, however long it is, of pleasure can turn into a lifetime of pain.
Exactly. And pitch you to a world of misery. To the point where you like, damn it, if it wasn't for your ass, I regret, because in certain situations, even the guys, that I talked to, they was introduced to a friend and introduced them to this lady, and they felt like, wow. And one guy said, I kind of regretted it because if I didn't introduce you to this person, you probably wouldn't be going through all this pain and this craziness. And the thing that get me is, okay, you knew she was crazy. Then why the hell you hooked me up with that crazy woman?
But hold up, sometimes you be like, look, I'm gonna give you a prime example. Look, you can tell your partner, hey, look, dog, man, she a little out there, she ain't all, she got like 5 screws, 4 of them loose and one of them missing. and they'll be like, oh man, well, hey, you know what they say about them crazy ones, And then next thing you know, they get to talking to him and they coming back at you like, man, why you introduced me to that? No. Exactly. I warned you. I warned you. Yeah. So you should have been thinking with your big head and not your little head.
That's true. but that happens quite often, you know, and some people, you know, they'll get that. I saw my regret from doing it because I did myself in this situation, you know. Oh, we hearing some music. Okay, I can hold that note. But look, y'all, we'll be back in two. Don't go nowhere.
Dudes who on their square and pursuing their business and walking in there and what they supposed to, them is not asking your body count.
So you saying body count doesn't matter to a real man?
Body count matters to dudes who not in the count.
Ooh. Oh Lord! No, we didn't.
This has been tonight's conversation. That's what I'm saying. I've never met a man who's had the, and ladies, I'm not saying it's like y'all easy. I've never met a man who had the ability to actually be with the woman that he wanted. Because most dudes with the women they got access to, not the women they want. I don't know a lot of men who with the women they want who be worried about who else she. I got money. I know the spots. I can take you wherever the rest of them niggas take you. I'm confident in what I got. I'm not worried about who else you with. Only a dude who not on his square is worried about community. I don't roll in the community.
There's the right ladies to dry yourselves up with.
Respectfully, I can say a Just Mike. I can say an Ace Metaphor. I'm looking at some of the nodding in the room. I don't even roll in the community that you was handing that out to. I don't. I'm not gonna run into the dudes that you with. The dudes who happy and want to point the finger like, oh, I f***ed her. That don't shop where I shop. He don't land where I land. Respectfully, it's not the same.
Thank you for tuning in, everybody over there on both pages of Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch, also Instagram. We want to give a great appreciation to everyone for tuning in. Please share. The lines are now up, so if you want to call in, please go ahead with your comment or questions or even share experience at 512-668-2814. But also keep your heads up and your eyes towards the post, for we are coming up on the opening slots for the portrait contest. Make sure y'all tune in, get those videos over, because you never know. You might be the next powerful poet of the year. Now over to Dwight.
Yeah. I heard that. So if we got any people out there to write poetry, this is your time to start working on it. Get it on in there. We got the powerful poet right now in the house right there. Dez can tell you all about that because he was the powerful poet. And got a good trophy. That piece he did lit the place up. So I'm loving that.
Oh yeah, she's nice and juicy sitting on my mama's mantle.
It's a beautiful trophy, y'all. It's a beautiful trophy. So hey, you know, Daz, are you planning on being in the contest again this year?
I would have to come back and be in the contest this year.
Back champion if you can. So be like, oh.
I'm not even gonna jinx myself. I'm just gonna enter and let the judges judge.
Hey, I feel you, my brother. I feel you. So this is one of the best things I like. So I can't wait for this to get started. But that video we just saw now, I kind of talked to Spicy earlier today about that video when they do this. Because all my years on this planet, I never sat there and thought, how many men has she been with? You know, you hear a lot of that today. In this time with the younger generation, I guess with some old people too, and how many they get, it's like body count, how many people you led in your forest, how many people been smashing you and this and that and blah, blah, blah. And then you gotta be surprised what people say. And I believe some people actually broke up, left, or even kind of get a divorce or something because of the number of people that they slept with. So Des, I'm gonna ask you, does a body count, does it matter the person you be with? Do it really matter how many other men she might have been with before she actually got with you?
No, not at all. Because my whole philosophy behind it is, I don't care who you was with me now. So,
right.
I mean, whatever you had going on with them, Look, if you mess around and ask a woman how many men has she done been with, and even ask that question, oh, is this the best you ever had? You gonna fuck around and get your feelings hurt. You're gonna mess around and get your feelings hurt. So I mean, it doesn't matter. And like the guy said, he's not worried about that.
Right.
Because those guys ain't going the same places that he going. They haven't done the same things that he's done. And really, if you so worried about, and this is just my own opinion, if you so worried about how many men she been with before, that means you insecure in what you can do as a man.
Oh, shut the door. Oh, snap. Yeah, I feel you on that one, my brother. I see the King D's in the house. King D
in the building.
He in the house. What's up, King D?
What's up? I got a bone to pick. Cause I be forgetting. I don't get no messenger notification.
Man.
And then I was just so happy sitting here scrolling, and I said, oh shoot.
I said the damn show is on. Let me get my ass up in here. Well, the show is about regrets. You know, you have any regrets about certain things in life as children or being with a certain woman or anything like that. Now, the video we just saw, I'm not sure if you saw it or not, but there's a lot of people going around concerned about how many, you know, if you was dating a woman, would you be concerned on how many men she was with before she got with you? Does a number of men matter to who that she's been with will make you think, well, I don't want to be with her because she was with 10 men before she got with me? Would that do anything to make you not want to date this woman?
No, not really. Like what you did before me, because I ain't gonna say you could be with 100 men, because I done been a hoe too. We both done. We both gonna be hoes and married. That's just what it is.
Shoot.
Like shoot, I don't care about what you did before me, as long as you don't do it with me. That's the That's the issue. Because I done been around the world and yeah. So I can't say what you do.
But you say you can't have done half of the stuff I done, huh?
No, for real. So shoot, I mean, hey, you know, if you done been with 10 men, I probably done been with 20. It's just what it is. Like,
yeah, hey. That's why I don't get, because you have it now, which I had to. I sit there and I kind of laugh at this, because I'm like, you know, you got people, you know, women, and you have men asking, well, okay, by the way, I guess they ask other questions when they trying to figure out something about somebody, and then they come to that question. Like I said, I'm from a different generation. I ain't never asked a woman, by the way, how many men was in you before we get together? That never crossed my mind. I would never ask a question like that. I mean, but you have it now. You have a lot of dudes, there's some females that ask that question.
I'm like a big old dog.
Yeah, that dog, damn, that dog back there smashing.
That dog sound like it can bite.
So
I'm scared
that's a big dog back there barking. But it doesn't matter to me though, and it shouldn't really matter, because what somebody do in the past before you meet them should be left back there. I mean, unless there's something real crazy, or the woman still married, or got some other things going on. But I don't think a big body count should matter, because if you think about it, now this is just me. I was talking to Spicy about this. If you think about it, you could be with a few people. Say you throughout your life, you're going to be with 2 or 3 people, but you got to realize that woman that you dating was with another man that was sleeping with another woman, and therefore, so you don't, you know, I guess what I'm kind of saying, you know how people sleep together, they kind of share a certain spirit, or whatever they call that. But if you know how it is when somebody sleep with somebody, they slept with somebody before you, and therefore. So I just think it's crazy how people sit there and analyze, you know, does a big body count matter? And some of this even broke up some marriages. And I believe that if it's that serious to you, maybe you need to see what's going on with his or her body count before you say I do, or you jump the broom. But to me, it's just crazy. It's crazy. Now I did have a friend of mine back in the day that he actually was engaged, but after he found out that she was with a certain amount of men, he called it off. And I said, what for? You've been with her for like 2 years. Y'all slept together. So now just because you found out she was with a number of guys, well, I'm gonna cut it off. It's a little too late for that.
It's way too late.
Yeah, you been slept with her and all those Negroes she was with. So
that's what I said. If you mess around and ask a woman that question, you're gonna mess around and get your feelings hurt.
And there you correct there. So that's what happened. But see, this is the kicker. See, one of the dudes that she messed around with because they didn't know about each other, but one of his homeboys. Yeah, one of his homeboys. Oh
see?
Yeah. Now I want to ask y'all, with that, now Daz and King, I want to ask y'all that. If you got with a woman and you didn't know nothing about her past, and say you have a boy, he never told you about this woman, and y'all meet up and you find out that your boy was with her for a time, would that change anything about how you feel about that woman and your boy? But see, they didn't know that, this just happened. So it's like nobody was cheating.
If I didn't know and she didn't know that was my boy, how can I be upset about that?
Right.
True.
How could you be upset about that? And then, okay, well, all right, well, you must not have been too bad of a person if my homie, because we kind of got the same taste, so I understand that.
Right.
I'm not gonna be on the other hand. I'm not gonna leave my woman because my homeboy doing it. Especially if the good. If the good, man, you got me, man, please.
Yeah.
I ain't going nowhere. Y'all just done did it before.
Yeah, and that's what got me, because I said, well, look, dude, I'm like, okay, y'all, because you was with the homeboy, they was dating back in the day, maybe a year or two. Then she got with him. They've been together for 4 years, and he actually got upset and said, I can't do it. I said, you're a fool, because y'all such a great couple. What have been you? I said, well, we all got something in common. I ain't gonna I ain't gonna just leave her because y'all was dating at that time, and I didn't know about it and you didn't know about it, and here we are. No, I'm gonna go ahead and, just like King D said, I'm gonna go ahead and stay by her side, especially if everything is all good. I'm not gonna leave her and nothing like that. I'll just say, hey, we like family now. We got something in common.
Yeah, see, something like that. See, he was just looking for a reason to leave.
Exactly.
He was looking for a reason to leave, because ain't no way you gonna get mad at this woman for being with somebody that she didn't knew you some years ago. Because what if the shoe was on the other foot? What if he had slept with one of her homegirls?
Woo!
And she found out about it.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden now she looking at him different. How would that make him feel? Well, he would probably be saying the same thing. I didn't know she knew you. I didn't know you knew. That was good for you. Why are you tripping over stuff in the past? The same things that he should have been saying.
Yeah.
Just leaving it alone. It's like, okay, well, that's good to know.
Mm-hmm.
But I really don't care, because of the simple fact you mine now. Whatever he didn't do to keep you, that's not my fault.
I just don't get that. And then he said he regret in meeting her. And I looked at her, I said, how you going? Well, I regret, because now I picture my boy. We've been boys for a long time. I'm picturing him just doing things that I do to her. I said, yeah, I bet you are. Yeah, I bet you are. But that's the fact is, okay, you picturing that him and her together because they actually been together, and you kind of regretting meeting her because now not only you feel funny towards her, you feel funny towards your boy. And I'm like, Dwight, am I wrong? I said, yeah, you're wrong. You're wrong. And if it was me, I would just brush it over. But like I said, everybody's different. Everybody got a different way of thinking. Everybody got a different way of feeling. But that's how he felt. So he don't even talk to him no more. And he doesn't have nothing to do with her. But in the end, the boy and the girl got together. They said, well, hey, they got back together. Not quickly, but like years later, they got back together. But and then he come telling me with Dwight C, they got back together. I said, no, you let that go.
Right.
You let it go. So
she could have still been with you.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So how do you let them know? No, man, you wrong for that. You cut her loose because of something that happened that they didn't know that nothing about you and him and her were together, this and that, and you couldn't deal with it, and now you're mad because after you broke up with her, down the line a few years later they got together. Now you mad about that. So yeah, I'm sorry. You just wrong about it. Just wrong. Now I want to say this to y'all. Now I'm gonna do a little twist on it. What if the person that she was with that you knew and they had a baby? Would that change anything?
Well, if I knew them and if they already had this baby, I would already known that they was together.
Right.
Well, no, I'm just saying
So that wouldn't have been no surprise.
Well, no, it would say it was surprise. Like, you know how some ladies say, "Well, I don't know who the father is." Okay, like I don't know who the father is, and then you end up finding out that the baby that she had is by a friend of yours. Would that discourage you from being with that lady?
Why would that discourage me? If she didn't know who it was, now did he know who it was? Did he know who he had this baby by?
Nah, he didn't know.
So both parties are just figuring out who the father is. So that's still like ain't nobody trying to hide nothing. If she don't know, she don't know, and if he don't know, he don't know.
Yeah.
So how can you hold that against them?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some people they just do that for some reason. They just now. I want to hear, I really want to hear from a woman's side. Spicy, you heard what I said to King D and Dez. Now, if the situation would reverse, would you have a problem with that?
No, I wouldn't have a problem because my thing is he's with me now. So why should I worry about what the past is? If we didn't know, we didn't know. I can't control that. But what I can control is what we got going on forward.
Right. And see, and I agree with y'all on that. A lot of people, they which I heard, especially my friend, that we still haven't talked in so many years because of this, they just couldn't get over that. And I'm like, that's just, you can't help the color of your skin. And they couldn't help because they met before y'all met it, and she didn't know y'all was boys until he came to visit. And then when y'all realized, oh, that's my boy. Well, me and him together, and you was engaged, and you left the woman, and he went his way, and she went her way, and they got back together and rekindled what they had, and you still contemplated about it. So hey, it is what it is. Now,
but see, the thing about that, Dwight, is that I'm gonna say it's a mental insecurity. Because some people let their mind run away with them to where they be like, okay, I remember the way they used to do me when we was intimate. I just can imagine what he's doing to her. Or, is she better than what I was? Is that what got his mind now? And it's really, the thing is that, it's a mental sickness to me because you got to worry about now. You can't worry about what they had or what they could have had. Mm-hmm. It's what you have before you now and move on.
That's true. I agree with you 100%. Now, Spicy, the same thing with the guy that you heard myself and King D and Dad said, now, do body count with you, with women? Because some women do the same thing. They some of them, they figure if you was a player and you had multiple women, they kind of look at it like, I don't think I can be with you no more because you've been with too many women. Would you do a man, if you was with a man and he told you he'd been with quite a few women, would that discourage you from being with that guy? Or would you leave him or something like that?
If we're not together and I found out before we get together, me mentally, no, I couldn't touch it. But if we already together, it shouldn't matter because it should have been a question I should have asked before. If I didn't answer that question because it's not important, it's not for me. No, because what the past is, it is the past. We move forward, but you're going to get tested.
Oh, shoot. Well, hey, I agree. I mean, what's in the past is in the past and everything. You already hear a lot of people, they regretting some things and this and that. Now, I know King D came in late, but King D, you never regretted getting with your mother child, your baby mama, right? Have you ever regretted being with a woman that you shouldn't have been with?
You're on mute, mister.
You muted.
There you go.
I was saying, if I was gonna have regrets, I mean, why would I do it in the first place? First impression is the thing. They're gonna let you know who they are off tops. Like you're gonna know, you know what I'm saying? So you shouldn't. If you chose to get that, you chose to stay in that. So
that's true.
It's no sense in regretting it. So.
I guess I'm the only lucky one that's not so lucky because I know I was in a relationship with a woman that I did regret it because the woman was crazy, hiding behind the bushes, climbing the gate.
Oh my God!
Just made my life miserable. Now I regretted that so bad. Meeting this
trying to tell him you got caught up in a real live fatal attraction.
Hey, yeah, I was in a real oh yeah. But see in that movie, we all know comedian Spice. That's a commercial. God damn, I'm about to get into it. Hey, y'all, we'll be back into it soon. So don't y'all go nowhere. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Yeah, what a bright time. It's the right time to rock the night away. The jingle bell time is a swell time to go gliding in a one-room. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet and jingle around the clock. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square in the frosty air. What a bright time. It's the right time to rock the night away. Rock the night. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go glancing in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet and jingle around the clock. The mix and the mingle and the jingling feet. That's the jingle bell. That's the jingle bell. That's the jingle bell ride.
Only insecure men worry about your body count. I'm more concerned with the intent of your heart. Have you changed your morals? Do you view things differently? Did you learn from the past mistakes you made? It's crazy to still be acting dumb shit like this.
Hey, we back, y'all. Talking about some things that some of us kind of regretted in our life. Like I was saying before the commercial, yeah, it was a particular woman. It was like a fatal attraction. I had to get a restraining order on this woman, you know.
Ooh.
You
didn't hit her with the woo wop and she didn't know what to do.
She was just crazy. She hid behind the bushes. That came up to my job. When I broke up with her, dating another girl, the girl I was dating went to the gas station, beat the girl up. I felt bad about that. I said, why you do that? Cause she won't leave you alone, but you ain't to go beat the girl up. You know what I'm saying? What the hell?
How? Because she wouldn't leave you alone.
Yeah, she wouldn't leave you alone. But yeah, I mean, that's why I say you have to be so careful who you tie up with, because you might, if you could regret it, because when you're trying to get out that relationship, a lot of times when you're trying to leave a relationship, they don't want to let you go. And you sit there like, damn, and then you sit there and think about how I got in this mess. I should have listened to what so-and-so say. Whatever. But yeah, it's not such a pretty thing when you got somebody stalking you and coming to your house and to your job and everything. And I can say, dang, I kind of regretted even getting into a relationship with her, because if I didn't get in a relationship with her, I wouldn't even go on to this nonsense and everything.
But now let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Okay. Did she give you any red flags that she may be a little over possessive, a little too attentive, a little emotionally distraught when it came to her man? Did she give you the red flags and you chose to ignore them?
You know what, that's a good question. You know what? To be honest with you, I'm gonna be honest with you. To be honest with you, she was laid back. She was real. To be honest with you, I think what it was, I was her first timer. She ain't never been with a man, so I was her first everything. So, and I can relate to that, because when I was a virgin, it was hard for me to get off the woman I was with, because that was my first time, being with a woman. I was, crazy about that girl. But this woman I was with, she was a virgin. But I didn't find. Then that's when she started acting crazy. That's when she was acting crazy. Look, she used to sit by the bathroom door and wait for me to come out.
Oh my God!
Yeah, she just sit. She was like, I said, baby, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. She's like, okay, that's what you're doing. I'm coming with you. No. You ain't gotta come in there with me. That's my private time.
Mr. Dwight,
hey,
that's your sign. That's your sign.
That was back there at the door. She set a chair and sat there and wait for me to come out the bathroom. I said, what is wrong with you?
Yeah,
what
that's
the hell?
You didn't think that was a flag? You didn't think that was a flag?
Well, see, At first I'm thinking it's kind of cute. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this girl really crazy. But see, it even got worse because when we was together, now we supposed to have, quote unquote, we went and got married. Now the thing about it is, what tore that up, that she was so jealous of my ex mom, which is my oldest son's mom. And I used to tell her, come outside, you can hear what me and her talking about. She didn't want to do that. So, but she was so angry about that. When I came home from work, the girl cut up my son's pictures. I said, oh no, you got to go. You know, she cut all my son's pictures, and my son, he'll come and visit me. And I'm thinking, what if she's here with my son and she'll do something to kill my son, do something. I didn't want to take that chance. So I took her back home to her mama. I said, you got to go. You got to go. And her mama was cussing out, why would you do that? Why you this and that? And so the people at the courthouse said, well, you know, since y'all didn't get the license, you know, get the license in the time, it's like the marriage has never happened. And so I said, okay, I'm free from this woman. But she didn't leave me alone. She kept coming to the job. She kept coming to the house. She got beat up by the new girlfriend. And, you know, I kind of felt bad that happened to her. But yeah, she made my life like a living hell and everything. So that's why you got to be so careful who you get with, so you won't regret it later. Because I like, damn, I wish I never met that woman. Because God dang, we can meet people in our life. You sit there like, what did I do so bad I deserve this crazy nonsense? I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. But yeah.
Now, Brother Dwight, we listen, but we don't judge. But it sounds like you was addicted to toxicity at that stage in your life.
You know what? I think I don't know what I said. Am I cursed? What the hell going on? I keep meeting these crazy. I'm drawn to these crazy people. It's just like every time I turn around, I have something else going on. And like I said, in life, you learn from the things you went through, and you pass that information on to your friends, your children, anything. Say, hey, I'll be in that situation. I'm trying to tell you, I see some signs. You better watch your back. He or she may not be the one for you. You know, just watch yourself. But besides that, have y'all ever been in a situation where you had a job or a career or some other thing that you want to do in your life that you regretted that you never got a chance to do?
I think it's your turn to answer, King D.
Why does he put the camera right on you like bam?
I'm a strong believer in it's never too late. I'm a strong believer in that. So you can be 50 years old. You're not old. You can go back to school, get you a nice little career, and retire from that career. I mean, it's just you know, I just believe it's never too late.
I agree. It is never too late. Now there's something with you. Have you ever had a opportunity to do, you want to do something besides what you do, and you didn't get a chance to do it, and you regretted it, and wow, I wish I would have took that opportunity, or I wish I should have maybe took this other job, and that you didn't, you kind of regretted it? Have you ever came to that solution at one time?
No, I can't say that I regretted any. I can't say that I regretted having any particular job, because every job I've ever had has always taught me something about life that I'm still using today. But I would say that if I could do it over again, I would have probably went ahead and stayed in school, stayed in college, and actually graduated from college. You know, that's the one thing that I will say, that if I could, but like, King D said, it's never too late.
Yeah, he right.
Even though I, only reason why I went to college was because of the simple fact my mother told me, go for a year. If you like it, don't worry about it. At least you can say that you went. Exactly. And, after I got done with high school, the only reason why I even went to college was, one, the armed forces wouldn't give me enough. I didn't score high enough on my ASVAB to get money for college. So I didn't go to the military. And then, two, I really went because I had a baseball scholarship. So I really only went to college to play baseball. That was really the only reason why I went. I wasn't even really thinking about the educational aspect of it. And I can't say that I regret, going there, because that me having that experience while I was in college, it got me in tune with theater. And, so I'm glad that makes perfect sense now. If I would have had the chance to do it, I do regret
Right.
choosing baseball over theater.
Okay.
Because and the reason why I say that is because the head of the drama department there, she told me you can't do both. You gonna either do theater, you gonna either act, or you gonna play baseball. You can't do both.
Yeah.
And I understand why she said that now. As an adult going into theater, just having a regular job, it does interfere with that acting. So that's one of those lessons that life was teaching me that I did not pay attention to.
Right. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And I agree with you. Like I said, I think we all has, everybody have more, they have some regrets when it comes to jobs or relationship or even friends. I mean, I wanted to go into the army and I passed the test and everything. The thing is, I couldn't gain that 5 pounds. Those old dudes, I passed all the physical. I mean, I climbed the rope, I did everything. It had these 3 old dudes saying, well, you too slender, you need to gain 5 more pounds. I mean, I'm like, 5 pounds? I couldn't even gain 5 pounds. My friends, my mom, they eat a bunch of potatoes, eat this and that. It just didn't stick. It just
don't
didn't
worry.
stick.
It's called metabolism.
Yeah, because
being a fellow slender dude, I have never been over 160 pounds a day in my life.
Yeah,
I just got over 160 pounds. When I turned 30.
That's what I'm talking about, boy. Well, we the slim crew did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we the slim crew because that's me right there. I mean, I ain't gonna never reach no 200-pound mark. That's just not me. So it's not gonna happen.
It wasn't in the cards.
It sure wasn't in the cards.
You know how many times I done said, I just wish I was 185. I just want to be 185. God said, nah, we're gonna keep you 160.
Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? And you especially now since I'm 58, I mean, I gained a little bit of weight, but I mean, I work out a lot and everything, but I just, sure, I already knew a long time ago I wasn't gonna see no 200 pounds, 190 or anything like that. That's just not, my father, God bless his soul, I think he was about 185, maybe 190, 185, but I always been slender. Around Dominique's, weight category. So I'm like, that's as high as I'm gonna go. And I'm 58, so you know how that is.
Yeah.
So I ain't gonna never reach that mark. So
yeah, that's genetic. I'm 160 and I'm bigger than my father was.
Oh.
I'm opposite, but both of my parents were heavier, and then me and my twin sister came out like that. The 2 picks. So I just think it's I used to always think it was a twin thing.
Oh yeah. Well, shoot, my son is bigger than me, especially my oldest son. So I said, well, he probably got that from his mama. Damn well, he's slim. He's not like fat, but he's about 6'4", a little bit over 6'4", 6'5". I think he's close to the 200-pound mark or so. So yeah, he didn't get that from me. He called me and said he wish he could have my stomach. I said, well, do some crunches. You'll get that. Just get on the floor and do a couple exercises. You'll get a 6-pack. Start working out.
That's a myth. That's a myth because when I was in my peak condition, I ain't never had a 6-pack.
Well, it's there. It's just hiding. That's all it is. It's there.
You gotta work hard.
Yeah, just gotta work hard. You gotta do a bunch of crunches in there. You gotta do that, But like I was telling Spicy earlier today, I mean, I'm like, y'all, I really don't have too many regrets besides maybe like I was saying when I broke up with this young lady that I regretted the way I did her because I was so cold-blooded to her that just wasn't me, and just talk to her. I mean, I ain't cuss her out like that. I just, like I said, sat there and said, yeah, girl, get over your feelings. It is what it is. I'm going to be with this woman over here. That's right. Be with her. And of course, I regretted it later because she gave me some hell. Now, even though we have a child together, we cordial. We talk, but I remind her, I said, you put me through a lot of shit. She apologized. Yeah, I did. I said, you put me through some shit. So, but other than that, I've been laid back and don't have too many regrets. Now, I know other people in my life that regretted things, breaking up with people job-wise and everything. So it's
the only thing I probably, well, I really don't regret it, but I kind of do. Is the only thing is like having my kids so young.
So having kids really young?
Yeah, I think I should have waited till now to start having kids. Like,
I mean, they snuck. Well, the eldest one snuck in, but you know, I just feel like I would be.
He didn't
I would
sneak
have to
in. You
really
know what
grow.
you was doing. You knew what you was doing.
Yeah, I know that. But we knew what we was doing, but I just wish.
Yeah.
I just wish it would. I would have waited for a while.
So you just wish you would have waited.
Yeah, another 15 years or so.
15 years.
No, not from now. I'm talking about from then.
Dominic, you 30 right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you ready to have him while you was in your 40s or so?
No, I would have had him in my 30s.
30s? Yeah, because you know what?
Now. But then the only reason why I don't regret it now is because by the time I'm you guys' age, my kids gonna be grown. I can live my best.
Well, my kids are grown.
Well, yeah.
And my kids is already grown too. Both of mine is 7 times 3.
I'm saying like it's gonna be soon, like when I get on 40.
Oh well, shoot, because you know what?
Like my sister, she 38.
38.
And both of her kids in college already, and she just be traveling the world doing her own thing.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be.
Man, I wish I would have had my baby a year earlier.
Hey. you ain't got too long to go. Well, no, you might have a while to go because they're not. You know, your kids they in elementary and junior high, right?
Yeah, my youngest two, they're in elementary. My eldest, she in high school.
Oh yeah, you got at least one more to go. You know, Dad's kids are grown. Now mine's are grown. My son is 30 years old. The twins, they 23. So, and I don't have no grandkids either. So I ain't got to worry about that granddaddy leaving the kids, and then I don't have, my kids already let me know they're not having no kids. They said, get that.
I'm already a grandpa. My son then took the family oath and ran with it. So
that's one thing I can't wait to be as a grandpa. I just ain't trying to do it. That's why I tell my daughter, look, high school, you're gonna get temptation because she's at the age that we had her at with 15. Okay. And Jesus, that's me 30. Just imagine being 30 and being somebody's granddad.
Yeah,
that'd be crazy.
But actually, you do have some people in their 30s.
I got a few friends.
They already grandparents.
Yeah, my friend, she came with grandparents. She was 34. God. She had her daughter. She had her daughter real young, and her daughter had her son real young. So she had her daughter when she was 15. Yeah, and her daughter ended up getting pregnant with her grandson when she was 15. So she was in her early 30s, and she became somebody's granny. Couldn't do it.
A 30-year-old grandma. God dang, that's young. Do it. Damn, Daz, how old were you when you had your first child?
21.
Okay, I was in my 30s. I was 31 when I first had mine. When I had
y'all in y'all 50s. I forget.
I still got a couple more years now. I still got a couple more years to go. Don't rush me. Let me enjoy the ride.
Yes, enjoy it. Enjoy it while you can. I'm telling you. I'm way past that mark.
About 45. I want all my kids grown. Get out of my face. Go.
Well, they're not going nowhere. You said they're gonna stay home with you, Dominique.
They can.
Home. Yeah. So they ain't going nowhere.
But I ain't gonna be financially. I ain't gonna have to financially support it. Give them money.
Hey y'all, we'll be back in 2 and 2. Don't go nowhere. We'll be back. Hey.
Body count.
Mine? Mm-hmm. My body count low. I'm actually.
What's your body?
That's something that I feel like that I'm proudful to say. You know what I'm saying? My body count's super low. I was raised with morals. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even say I was raised with morals.
What is it?
I'm just old fashioned. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can count on less than 2 hands. What's your body count?
For real? I kind of stopped counting after I got to like the 340s. Like the 340s, and it was kind of pointless to like keep counting.
What do you mean?
340? I don't understand what the problem is. That's the past. Like, let the past be the past. Like,
hell no! Oh my God. 340?
Are you kidding me?
340
That's
what?
I didn't want to fight. You weren't supposed to ask me that. Ask me that if you had a problem with it. Like,
you know, we talking about people. Motherfucker, you have been able to sleep 340 times with somebody else. 340.
I just don't know why that is if it's the past.
How?
It's the past.
The past my ass?
You're married.
How? Give me my shit back.
You liked it, so you put a ring on it.
I fucked up. Give it back.
What do you mean?
Take this off me. Don't touch me with them filthy ass hands.
Filthy?
That is fucking disgusting.
Why?
You're a whore.
Did you just call me?
Give me my ring back.
Did you just call me a whore?
Bro, that's nasty.
Damn. You see that, Daz?
I told you his feelings was hurt. His feelings was hurt. And what did she say? You shouldn't have asked me if you didn't want to know.
Hey,
see, fellas, sometimes you just got to know what to ask and what not to ask. Don't never ask a woman her body count. Because, and I'm going to be honest with you, he, trying to play the high road, I was raised with morals. You could probably count them on both hands. He probably got twice as many bodies as she do. But the simple fact that she busted him out like that, 340. Oh boy, you was all up in your feelings. Your feelings was hurt. Give my ring back. Give my ring back.
Yeah.
You asked. Now that's your hoe. That's your hoe now. Since she want to call her hoe, that's your hoe now. God.
That's crazy.
I never seen that video, and I said it. I called it. Your feelings is gonna be hurt.
Yeah, but it's too late now. You get a woman's engagement ring. I already know you slept with her a few times. So I mean, okay, so she slept with 300 plus 400, 340.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. That's a lot. See, I'm gonna tell you why some men do it. Because they think of how many trees been planted in that garden. 340 trees planted in that garden.
How many kids do she got?
Well,
how we know she wasn't being safe?
Well, yeah. Spicy. Do you know anything about this woman having the kids?
Say what?
In that video we just saw, did that woman have any kids? She kind of young. Did she have any kids? Do you know of?
They did not say whether she had kids or not. It was just coming from the aspect that, they had a discussion where she asked him first about the body count. And then when he asked her back, then she just was being honest with him, but she felt like it didn't matter because she was married now. And that was her past.
Well, that's what better but worse right there. There ain't no use you asking for that ring back. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, but like she said, the past is the past.
Exactly.
It has nothing to do with him.
Yeah. You should have checked that before you jumped the broom.
Right.
See what happens? See, we listen, but we don't judge.
He thought he was getting a brand new car.
It got some miles on it. He might need to change that alternator.
Good car, your mom. Hey, you got some good miles. It's still running good. So you put a ring on it, so shit. You might well
But see what I'm saying? No, see now that's why just going off of that video, I do honestly believe that dude was wrong for that. Because if he's at the point in his life to where he's figured out that he wants to spend the rest of his life with her.
Yeah.
He's already put a ring on it. Why all of a sudden now is the body count becoming an issue.
Yeah, I agree.
The issue should have been a body count before you came to the conclusion that you wanted to spend the rest of your life with her. And for him to quickly, just as swiftly as he gave her that ring, take it back, I don't believe that he was totally 100% committed to being with her.
You know he slept with the women he said. I know he slept with a bunch of himself.
Come on now. And you know, I ain't looking at another man like that. But I mean, just be honest. That was a handsome brother. Handsome brother. I know he didn't have some people some women throw it at him like that. And he already got that, I used to play football type bill. So I know they already throwing it at him. Yeah, and he ain't that good of a defender. He just catching all of that. And then gonna get mad at her and basically end the relationship because her body count was she said 340. 340. He said you can count them on two hands. Well, she got him on the body count. She didn't murk some people.
Some hands, some toes, everything.
But at the same time, I honestly believe, I'm just strictly going off of that video, for him to ask her that in response, even though she asked him first, which she probably asked him that for that specific reason, so that she could tell him without telling him, hey, I done spent these blocks a few times.
Yeah, I bet he regret asking that question. He should have just left it alone. He should have just left it.
And see, and that's the thing. See, from these videos, we don't really get the whole story behind it. You know what I'm saying? Because who's to say after they made this video, they went right back together the next week?
Exactly.
Or if it was even a real video, it could have been a skit.
Could have been a skit, yeah. But see, that's the thing is, if you don't want to know, and this is another thing that a lot of men regret when they ask their woman, baby, who was better? Whether it's me, your ex, or somebody else. If you don't want to know that answer, get your feeling hurts, I suggest you don't go to the woman and ask her who's better than bed, because you might not get the answer you're looking for.
But the women so slick these days, of course they're gonna say you're the best.
No, look. Prime example. I was messing with a chick once.
Yeah.
And I seen a picture of her baby daddy. And I looked at her and I looked at the picture of her baby daddy.
Yeah.
And I said, how did y'all do it? She looked me dead in my eye with a straight face and said, he was hung like a horse.
Oh, damn. What the hell? Wait a minute.
That's exactly how. That's why I say don't ask no question you don't want to know the answer to, because it just might get your feelings hurt.
Now, she just came out and said the man was hung like a horse.
Hey, I asked the question. She gave me the answer. And I learned from a woman. That's one of those particular instances that gave me that lesson that I learned from a woman. Don't ask a question that you do not want the answer to.
Yeah,
because once you get the answer, you're going to have to accept it because you asked.
Yeah, that's true. King, did you never ask your woman anything, like when it came to who was better? Well, have you been around somebody or anything, or even thought about somebody in a certain way, and she was eyeing somebody before she got with you? Did she say anything? Did you ever ask any of those type of questions?
Because I don't care.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm with you now.
Because I'm just like you. I don't give a damn. And I agree with King D 100% because I don't ask those questions who you was with or who was better or everything. I just like, hey, if it ain't good enough, then we wouldn't be together in the first place. That's how I look at it. So it must be good. We together.
If anything, I'm gonna ask, am I good to you? Am I good for you? I don't want to be the best. I just want to be you.
Now, hey, I ain't gonna lie. I did have a woman or two ask me the wife, but I'm the best. I lied. I said, hell no. Shit, that's why we ain't seen that other now. Your ass wasn't good enough. That's why I left.
But I mean, I've been asked that too. Is this the best thing you've ever had? I said, no, I've had some better, but I've had some worse.
Oh shit! I'm just gonna ask King D. King D, has she ever asked you a question like that? Was she the best kisser or best whatever that you ever been to have?
I mean, I can't say that on Facebook.
Good, we ain't on Facebook. We on YouTube.
We is on Facebook because that's how I seen it on Facebook.
Oh yeah, but sure, they showing everything on Facebook. They were showing some women breastfeeding the baby and sucking the milk out of her. I said, if they show that on Facebook, they should have a problem with somebody saying some other stuff on Facebook. I said, how they showing this mess? Baby just sucking, and the men just like, what the hell is going on here?
That's natural. That's a part of nature. I'm a grown ass man that still like to be breastfed.
Yeah. That child was just gone. I'm just saying, I mean, shoot. But yeah, I lie. I told a woman or two that, make them, I'm the best. Yeah. No, you okay. But deep inside I was lying because, it shouldn't be that I'm with you. Something about you I like. It ain't got to be just because of the sex. So, but some people, I guess, they feel like they just got to know the answer. And then when they get the answer, they kind of regret for saying anything. I should have just kept my mouth shut. Now I feel like shit. I guess. Well,
that is a common misconception because sex alone is not going to help a relationship last.
Oh no, not really. You gotta have. It's like a balanced meal. You have to balance everything out. Sex is a big part of it, but it's a balanced meal. Communication, sex, and other things to keep the relationship going until something happens, or you keep going, or you stop going, or wherever. So, but I'm gonna ask Spicy this question too. Spicy, have you ever regret telling a man anything that you kind of regretted that you should have kept to yourself?
Repeat that one more time.
Have you ever said something to a man that you kind of regretted that you should have kept to yourself?
Yeah, my personal path that I've been through, because they have a tendency of throwing it up in your face.
Oh shit! Damn.
Welcome to our world. Welcome to our world.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, you said it right there because a lot of people ain't got no problem throwing stuff up in your face real quick. I don't know. They might regret it. Some of them may not regret it. People say things and then they'll sit there and think about it and say, I should never say, I regret saying that. I should have never said that. I should never did this, that. But it's too late now. It's out there. You said what you said. Can't take it back. So this has been a, intimate show. I mean, me and Spicy, like I said, we talked for a while on there, and I was trying to go because I was telling Spicy earlier, I said, shoot, I ain't really got too many regrets. I mean, very few. Like I said, besides me, being cold-hearted to the woman that was special to me at that time and letting her know, yeah, girl, it's over. Yeah, I'm moving to the other side. And then, and I regretted that too because, you got to be careful, especially when you think the grass is green on the other side. And you get to the other side, you're like, shit, I messed up. I should have kept my butt where I was at because I had somebody that was real in my corner and I come over here and just messed up. So that's only one of the big things I regretted. Because that's just something, you get old, you thought about it, but not like the older man that was in the video when we first saw this video, because I don't know if that man's with a woman, but I'm pretty sure if he is with one, she probably dumped him that day after seeing that video because he said he still have feelings for that woman. And his girlfriend or wife might take it the wrong way and say, well, hey, since you still got feelings for her, go find her, see if you can get back with her. So that's something else. So guys, this has been great, a great show. Us three didn't have too much regretting. Just very few things like that. We didn't get no calls or nothing like that. But hey, I just want to say, I don't know if we're gonna do it. Spicy, are we doing any game shows anytime soon before Christmas, or is it after Christmas?
It'll be after Christmas. It'll be the first thing after Christmas. It won't be a show after Christmas. After Christmas, we will be coming back with the family game day.
Family game. Can I ask, do we know the game that we're going to be playing? Or are you going to keep that on hush-hush until that time comes?
Hello. No one is available to take your call.
Well, I guess I regret I even asked that question. See the answer I got? I regret I even asked you that question, Spice, because you gave me the dial tone. Yeah.
See what happens when you ask a question?
Yeah, you see? Just like that. Yeah, that's how it goes. Oh, shoot. Maybe I should
and she the queen of surprises.
Right. But this has been a good show, and I'm gonna tell y'all people out here now that we if y'all have any ideas for shows, get in contact with us so that way we can do them. We don't care what it is. It can be about relationship, cheating, or whatever. Make your life better when it comes to finance, money, health, whatever. Because men, that's what we do. We sit here, we talk about things, and we're not scared to answer questions. So we just want y'all to know that we appreciate y'all. And we also want to let y'all know that we hope that your family and all y'all have a great Merry Christmas and, upcoming
It's a Christmas miracle.
Yeah, be quiet, fat man. I'm talking right now. I got the hat on. But other than that, myself and King D and Dez and Mr. Britton, you hear, Mr. Britton? Don't be working too hard out there, Mr. Britton. I want to say to King D or Dez, y'all have any things y'all might want to say before we pop out of here?
Don't ask a question that you truthfully don't want the answer to. That's all I can tell you.
You got that
if you really don't want to know, don't ask, because the answer that you get just might break your heart and hurt your feelings and have you in your feelings. So if you really don't want to know or ain't prepared for what you gonna hear,
that's right.
Don't ask. Just wait for it to come up in conversation.
Yeah, right. King D, you got any words out there for people that feel like they got to ask some questions, and when they do, and they ain't want to hear that and they regret for answering that question? You have any advice for anybody out there?
I would just say this: live life with no regrets. You live your life. Nobody can judge what you got going on. If you slept with 300 men or 500 women, nobody can judge.
You right about that?
Let God be the judge, and you just live your life. Don't have no regrets. As long as your lips ain't sagging.
Right. I agree.
I like how you put that, brother King D.
And also, we want to also keep in our hearts and prayers Miss Honey. Day for yesterday, they lost a very close loved one, and it's been very hard for them at this time. So from the Unspoken Heart Discussion Hour, Grown Men Talking Incorporated, the Women of Views and Vibes, we want to say you are in our hearts, in our prayers, and we love you, honey.
We love you, girl. We're going to be praying for you. Love you. And
condolences.
Yeah. You need things, we're here for you, honey. So we're going to be praying for you and your family, and we're here for you from, nothing but love. So for me and King D and Dez, y'all, we wish y'all a good night. Much love. And then until next time, we out. Peace.
Peace.